Well, we have on our camera right now a young man that I've known for several years. He works at one of the supermarkets where I buy groceries. And he is the son of Kevin and Debbie Slack, and his name is Corey Slack. And we're going to ask Corey some questions from his point of view. We heard from the parents, and now we want to hear from Corey. Corey, was there any difficulties in growing up having Down syndrome?
There's probably no difficulties, but some of them could be not learning on my own.
Can you describe how people treat you in general?
People I've been with back in the past, they treated me fairly in kindness.
Really? And could you tell me how your parents treated you?
They treat me like an individual who treated with respect.
Very good. Now, do you think you're being treated in a special way by your mom and dad?
Not really. The way they raise their two other kids is the way they treat me.
Is that right?
Yes.
Do you have chores to do at home, Corey?
Some of them could be exposing my clothes, like in a hamper. Sometimes they ask me to vacuum.
And do you do that?
Yes, I will, and I always do.
And willingly?
For willingly, I do dusting too.
Really? Do you do any cooking?
And microwave cooking.
Microwave cooking. Well, you have a lot of company then, don't you? What was it like going to school, Corey?
To go to school is good education and a lot of fun.
A lot of fun? Not many youngsters say that. How was it fun?
I mean, sitting in a room with kids that you know could spend joyness and kindness.
Now, you've got quite a personality, right? You have a good sense of humor.
Yes, I do.
Do you think that helped develop friendships with others?
A personality with friendships is unremarkable.
Is that right? I heard your mom say, or your dad say, that you have a learner's permit.
Yes, I do.
Does that mean you can drive a car?
Yes, I can, with a licensed driver in a seat with you.
I'll be darned. What else do you do? Do you have any sports?
I wrestled about almost 5 years.
And what else?
I did karate. Before that, I did 8 years.
Do you ski at all?
I tried skiing one time. It was at the junior high school. I liked it, but I did not enjoy it enthusiastically.
How about bowling?
I put bowling about 17 and a half years.
I'm sorry, did you say 17 and a half years?
Years, yes.
Oh, my word. And what else do you like to do? How do you occupy yourself when you're not working?
When I'm not working, I like to go out a little more, like go shopping, do my own shopping. And I like to spend time with friends.
Now, I understand that you went to a very fancy dance with a young lady. Is that correct?
Yes, I have.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
What we did, I asked her to be my date for the prom. She said yes. And we danced. We had dinner in the first place. And we enjoyed the fun.
And how did you get to the prom? Did you walk?
No, I had an escort from a professional limo driver.
A professional limo driver? Oh, my word. That's phenomenal. All right. What tips would you give other youngsters such as yourself, a young man or a young woman, about if you have Down syndrome, what would be some things that you would make, what are some suggestions you would make to them?
One tip I would give all disabled people or kids like me is I give them what they want and listen to their problems.
Marvelous. What happens when somebody is critical of you or makes fun of you, Corey? How do you respond to that?
The best way, if someone make fun of you, always walk away.
All right. Has anybody ever made fun of you?
Not really per se. Some people could make fun of me, but I don't stand for it.
That's marvelous. So you'd say you have to stand up for yourself?
Always, if you want to stand up for yourself, you got to believe in what's right.
Where did you learn that?
The reason I learned that, everybody treated respect. They should be treated with respect.
And do you feel you are treated with respect?
Yes, I have.
All right. And what do you do at the supermarket that I mentioned?
I bag the customers' groceries and I help my services to greet them and take their orders to their vehicle.
Is that right?
Yes.
And do you ever get a tip?
Not usually. Sometimes my boss asks me not to get tips.
Oh, that's tough. All right. Can you think of anything else, Corey, that you'd like to share with people who are going to see this tape?
Yes, I will. I spent 7 years in special ed. And the reason I did that, because I want to spread love and joy and happiness to others.
And do you think you got a good education?
Yes, I have.
Can you read?
I can read anything that's in front of me, or inside of me, and more.
Can you use a computer?
I've been using computers since when I was 12.
It sounds like there's nothing you can't do. Am I right?
Yes, I am right.
Corey, I really thank you so much for sharing this, and I know that people in Belize and other parts of the world are really going to enjoy hearing from you, not just your mom and your dad. Take care, and I'll see you at the market, okay?
Okay, thank you.